Evet, şimdi baronla konuşmaya gidelim. Atımızı bir çağıralım. Nereden gelecek acaba merak ediyorum tabi. Gel artık. Ya gerçekten bu atın mekaniğiyle ilgili bir problem var ya. Yani gidiyorsun kapıdan geçemiyorsun. Kapı açık olduğu halde geçemiyorsun bir de. Sende ne varmış bakalım. Bakalım bir nelerim var ona göre. Başka dışarıda falan uğraşmayacağım. Hadi görüşürüz. Nereye gitti ya? Bu da var ya başım belaya kalacak ha. Oradan oraya, oradan oraya. Orada bir yangın var. Gidiyorum gündüz gece, gündüz gece vay. Abi çekil yolumdan. Ben de onu merak ettim zaten. Yanıyor da neden yanıyor mu? Az önce sanki öyle bir şey yoktu en son bıraktığımda. Gerçi üzerinden biraz zaman geçti ama.
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
Onu da deneyelim anasını satayım.
Hurry now, quick!
Looks like rain. Damn it, lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof's collapsed!
Coming to get you.
Nefes alacak bir yer bulmam lazım. Tabii tabii.
The horses.
Hepiniz oturun.
Why, I'm
Tek ben
prepared
varım.
to
Bir oraya
forgive you
koşturayım, bir
throwing
buraya
you those
koşturayım.
pricks at the crossroads.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating him for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah!
Hadi ya.
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Akıllı ol. Bir de dövüş etmeye kalkıyorsun be.
We need to talk.
Tek konuşularak halledecek bir şey değil gibi ama bakalım. Bir konuşalım bakalım.
Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story.
Sebep?
She always knew how to spark my ire.
Ben de merak ettim. Nasıl sinirlendirirdik ki anne seni?
How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Bahsetme bakalım ama bakalım. Merak ettim kızına. Gerçekten
Expect me to
vurmadım mı?
believe you were a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Niye o kadar dolandırdın bizi?
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Ya olsan ne olur?
Gotta admit, I do think you're a prick. Not because you couldn't control them, but because you drove them away.
What?
Don't play the idiot. You gave them no choice.
Anna and I. It wasn't as it seemed. Seemed.
All right, I'm all ears. Tell me what happened. The truth this time.
Ya dayı anlat da biz de rahatlayalım ya gerçekten.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone.
Demek ki ağzını içmen gerekiyor.
Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing. Only the bottle.
Ya bu adam o kalkan niye böyle oynuyor devamlı ya?
What happened next?
Next. It only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood.
Lan yaraladım acaba farkında olmadan.
I knew. She'd miscarried.
Hmm.
My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Gerizekalı.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
Get hold of yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
Ne alakası var ya?
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
Valla ben de ilk başta şaşırdım ama izah etsin bakalım.
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Yani daha ne yapacağımıza
Still
karar
not sure
vermedik.
what to do.
Duruma göre.
Whatever you decide, we must put an end to my child's suffering.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do
Aynen
it
bence de.
tonight at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Hala mezarda ya.
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Adam hala mezarda. Burada mezarımızın bizim biri olacağından bahsediyor.
A bit
Adam
further.
hala kürek kazma
Follow me.
peşinde ya. Yine düştük yollara ve devam ediyoruz.
You give the child a name?
No.
Gecenin isminden mi girildi?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a good. The graves.
What?
Botchlings on.
Ya gerçekten iğrençsin ama ya.
Get back. Just wonderful. Angry specters. Botchlings sent to trade them.
Bloody hell. You killed my child.
You know I had to.
You were supposed to lift the curse. Save it, damn you, not kill it.
Shut up before you wake someone. Last thing we need is a crowd.
Fuck it! I don't blow and care, hear me? You killed my child!
I killed a botchling.
Kızım,
Daughter died a
abicim
while
bağırma.
back.
Sakin.
Go home. Get yourself together. I'll try to find your other daughter, the one who's still alive.
What will you do with that blood?
Me? Nothing. Just hope that Peller knows what to do with it. Go home. I'll come see you once I know something.
Evet. Berbatçık görevi de bitti. Şimdi